First, I mean, we can get to the predictions, but honestly, this Thursday night football game, like I've been thinking about this Thursday night football game these past not past couple of days. It's Friday, but I just been thinking about it, and it's like the New York Giants. And here's the thing: I don't want New York Giants fans coming on my
Don't
comment section.
overreact.
Like, no. Listen, no. Listen. I don't. Oh, you're telling me not to overreact or them? Which one? You just
You.
shook your head. Yes. Me? What the fuck am I gonna do? What
I
I'm
don't know.
saying is, I don't want New York fans to take anything that I have to say for the next however many minutes offensive. Like, I don't want them to be offended.
Good.
But what I'm saying is, I had to like the Giants. I think Philly is starting to show that they might be a little worse than we thought.
Yes.
And not in the not in terms of like they're just as bad as a average Giants team or Jets
No.
team or fucking Browns team or whatever, but I gave them the benefit of the doubt versus Denver. Top defense, whatever
For
the
sure.
fuck. Maybe they caught them on a bad day. I can't really give them the excuse of, oh well, it's an early week or it's a short week. It's like you're the
Everyone plays
Eagles.
on
You're all right.
Thursday. Fuck off. Yeah.
So they show up and they get mollywopped by the New
Destroyed.
York Giants. And for some reason, it's not like I can't not accept it, but I still don't think the Giants are like
Fuck.
good.
No.
Like they had a good day, right?
Well, everything that needed to go their way went their way. Everything
Yes.
for Philly did not go their way. Saquon couldn't get moving.
But like
Jalen Hurts overthrew about every good look he had. Jackson Dart, no turnovers, was getting the ball to some guy's name who I still can't remember because he had long dreads. I couldn't see his nameplate.
Wandale?
Sure.
Wandale
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for that. Yeah, he went stupid. Cam Scatabo, who I'll talk about soon, had 3 touchdowns.
I mean, you can talk about the motherfucker now.
All right, well, I don't know if you remember, but last year, or maybe the year before, it was some running back talking about, I think it was Christian McCaffrey, talking about how he got fined on a play that wasn't a penalty. It was just a goal line fucking whatever. Puts his head down into someone's chest, scores a touchdown, gets fined like $60K. This fucking hard-headed motherfucker puts his head down every single play. How is the NFL not finding him? Like, I'm not saying they should be fined for that, but how is every other player in the NFL who's getting fined for this bullshit? And then Scadabo's literally putting his head into someone's chest every play. And you got Jackson Dart out here getting concussed and thrown back out on the field.
Maybe, and I'm not saying it's fair, but I'm also agreeing with you that I don't care that he's not getting fined. Well, honestly, we don't know. Here's the thing. He might be racking, like just raking in the fines every week.
He could be racking up crazy fines.
Whether he is or he isn't, I don't care. But this could be something similar to like Lamar's a scrambling quarterback. So there's a lot of times where he doesn't really get the grace of somebody like Jared Goff if he's scrambling and he slides or goes out of bounds. Yeah, like because Lamar seems to advance the ball more than the average quarterback when rushing. They kind of give defensive players a little more of a chance, I guess, to hit him a little later. Now, I think it's because I think it's like what's normal to that player. It's like Cam Scataba plays this way every single play, right?
Yeah.
So it's like if Lamar Jackson only scrambled once a game, if Lamar Jackson never scrambled and never rushed and then decided to one time and then got blasted on the sideline, he'd get the flag.
Of course.
But if he's toting down the sideline 4-5 times a quarter, it's like, all right,
quarter,
well, Well, we might have to let them put their hands on you, bro. You're a running
But
back.
like all the memes are funny. Like all this stuff is very funny. And the fact that he's just running through people's fucking chests, and there's a video of him that came out from college of him just shoving his head into a brick wall. And it's like, at what point? Like, yes, we're gonna promote fucking, like, literally during the game. There's like, oh, our helmets are so good. Uh, it's really working to like save people's lives, and then he's just literally dive bombing into people. Again, I don't have an issue with it. I think it's a cool way to play football, but
It
it's just
is.
it is.
I mean, nobody can sit here and act like that motherfucker isn't
Like
fun to
that. It's not
watch.
exciting. It's very exciting,
Like
but it
this is
just seems so
exactly.
contradictory to like everything in the NFL that's happened. But it's no, it's sick that like when he catches the ball on the screen, he's putting his head into a fucking linebacker, and he ran through a fucking offensive tackle. It was like 6'7",
This is
just fucking
this is
pancaked
what
him.
this is what we wanted to see from him when we were talking about where he was going to
Yeah,
go and if he was, when he was going to get drafted. It's like,
and I mean he was right. Like he said, whoever drafts me is gonna get a steal.
well, that's the other thing is I don't know how people saw him in college and thought like, well, this isn't going to translate. It's like no, like
Well, it was funny because it was like, no, both these guys are gonna get. It's like Genti and Scadabo are gonna get drafted. They're the two best running backs in the league, and then it's like Genti, what, 3?
5, 9, 7, top
4,
10. He
top
wasn't
10,
top 5. He wasn't top 5.
top 10. Scadabo,
If
what,
he
third round?
was, it was 5th. Yes,
Okay,
and then Scatterbo in the 3rd round.
and it's like the distance between two running backs is insane. But Scadabo looked good. Dart looked more comfortable. The Eagles'
Dude,
defense is not scary.
Dart is exactly what Giants fans want right now,
Mm.
and that's a motherfucker. Like
Recklessness
I hate the word, but he's got swag.
for now.
Like
For
he's,
now,
but like I'm saying in terms of like I always I recently saw that one play. It was like how did the Browns see this and and say no? It was like Baker gets absolutely leveled on the sideline, and then he
yeah.
gets up and comes out and just hits that first down, like
Oh
just
yeah,
hits the first down celebration. Like it kind of gives that vibe of like man, like
I agree.
I think like Jackson Dart. I don't know if he sees Scatterbo or something. It's like all right, like let's do it then.
He
Like because
must. Well,
he was
he flew
I
through
would.
the air and then just pointed his helmet. What are we doing? He went,
Bro, he
I'm
don't.
gonna
He
hit you
doesn't
with
give a
my
fuck.
crown. Like, no, like you would be ejected. Like, was Scatabo doing this in college?
Yes.
Don't
Yes.
you get ejected for shit like that? Not when you're an
Not when
offensive
that's
player.
how you play.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess not. It's not. I mean, you got to also like. I mean, here, like it's the same as like I'm sure there's offensive linemen who know how to hold every play and get away with it. Like
And
I
get
don't know.
away
Like
with
it's
it.
just
Yeah.
like it's just. None of these have any like real correlation. But I truly think, A, he probably is getting plenty of fines, and B,
Yeah.
I think the obvious is, and I don't know. Besides one stupid reason, what caught people's eye when it came to Scatterbo. But what I'm saying is, I think a lot of running backs play that way.
Of course. He just
A
does it
lot
in
of
the
running
open
backs
field.
are putting their head. Well, no, I'm sorry. I think a lot. David Montgomery is going to put his head down. Derrick Henry is going to put his head down. Fucking Isaiah Pacheco is going to put his head down. Like people, like no, like some of these running backs are absolutely running through you like a fucking Subaru.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're just driving right through you.
Yeah.
But no, I Scatterbo, he's as good as we thought he was going to be. I'm starting to worry about Jalen.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. My thoughts on Jalen are just that he didn't have to be this involved last year. They had the running game working. They were up in a lot of games where they could just break away and then flick through the passing game. Hurts is having to make a lot of deeper throws and more precise throws, and he made a few, but missed a bunch. Missed a bunch of kind of wide open deep balls, and it would have changed the game. Yeah, concerning for sure, but I don't know.
But
I don't
I mean,
think it's the end of the world.
but you just have this week to week thing where I can't overreact too much because I mean it's week 6.
I know.
But like we see Jalen Hurts, week 3, week 4, down 21 points, being able to put the team on his back against the Rams, and climb back into that game. But then you see him, I mean, struggle against Denver. You see him really struggle. I mean, struggle. What are we doing struggling against the Giants?
Well, it was kind of shocking that the Giants continued to score. Like usually, like
Yeah.
Giants will score early or whatever, and then it's just fucking nothing.
Like I will say, like, the Giants have a great pass rush. That defensive line is crazy, but you are the Philadelphia Eagles, right? Like, y'all do have one of the best O
You got the
lines,
best O line.
right? Saquon Barkley is the best running back in the league, right?
Saquon Barkley is the best player in the league. No,
Jalen Hurts. Well, yeah, I guess if you made a top 100 list, yeah,
well,
I guess they'd say
you
so.
make a top 100. He's the best player in the football league.
I mean, Jalen Hurts just won Super Bowl MVP because he won that Super Bowl with his arm.
Yep.
I mean, it was a blowout, but like this wasn't some Saquon ran for 155 yards, and Jalen Hurts just coasted. Jalen Hurts won a game.
The game before was, but
he won a game this year throwing for 101 yards. Like so, there's this obvious there's something going on where there seems to be no balance on this team. Either everybody around Jalen performs well and he just has to chill. Everybody is
forced to play well.
Jalen's forced to play well, but then you have situations like this where their defense isn't fucking helping him out at all. But then on the Rams side, the Rams just, it could have been a level of them being too laid back and confident after being up that much. But at the same time, Philly was making sure they stayed in that game.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. I'm really confused on this whole, like, the Eagles, like, they're still 4-2, but they just lost.
For as concerning as it is, they're 4-2 and the Giants are 2-4.
Yeah, like the team, like this was a 34-17 game. The team that lost the team that scored 17 is going to the playoffs
easily.
The team that scored 34 is not.
No.
I mean,
and I don't know. Like, that's kind of my issue with a player like Jackson Dart. It's like the confidence is cool and the showboating and stuff, and it's cool when you're winning. Like celebrating, all this shit's cool when you're winning. Well, once you turn back into the Giants, you look like a fucking fool. So, I mean, he had a horrible game against the Saints. We'll see how he plays next week, but
it was a game that wasn't shocking from a rookie playing his second career game ever.
And that's what I said. I said, like, it's still his second fucking football game, but 3 games isn't enough to get your legs in the NFL.
Fuck no.
So we'll see how he plays this year, but I mean,
but just to play for the Giants and be obviously under this huge fucking spotlight and under all this pressure, you could be playing a lot. You could be playing way worse.
Of course.
Because I mean, I don't know if you saw, but Russell Wilson came in for 1 throw.
Yeah.
And that.
Well, Jackson Dart got a concussion.
Jackson Dart is absolutely concussed.
Well, it was the easiest sign of a concussion. Obviously, his neck gets fucking crunched. But then immediately hits the ground and goes like this. That's a concussion. That means your brain got fucking rattled and you went like this. Because your fucking head hurts. So yes, he was concussed, and then he laid on the ground in the middle of the field for 5 minutes, and then got taken to the tent. And then Dayball said, "We need him back.
He threw
Do whatever
some
the fuck."
smelling. He threw some smelling salts in there, and he was up and good and playing.
And now Dayball's getting investigated by the NFL, which means
For
nothing.
real, for
Yeah,
real. Did I miss this?
yeah, he's getting investigated
Holy shit!
for yelling at the fucking team doctor.
Well, did he yell or was he like, "What's going on?" I thought he was just trying to get informed.
No, he was trying to get Jackson Dart back out there. Well, they're
No,
investigating what happened.
what I'm saying is like it
Well, you
might
know
have
what's
looked.
happening there. He's going through fucking concussion protocol. They're asking him what week it is.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like I don't think. Okay, here's the thing. I do not believe that any NFL head coach in 2025 on primetime football under all with all the cameras on you, you're walking over to the tent going, "Fuck that, you're playing." Like I think he was going over, and maybe it wasn't a more of aggressive way, but I think he was like what, what's going on here? Like we got Russell Wilson out here. What the fuck is going on?
Well, you
And
got
he
a
wanted to
guy
know.
who's clearly concussed. You're not allowed to fucking argue how long it's taking. Should have been taken out of the game.
I don't. Okay, there are so many theories we could come up with. Like, I mean, it could have been a situation where he was asking because it was like, all right, well, if he's not playing, tell me now. Like, I need to know now. We need to make changes
True.
now. I'm about to get Jameis warmed up. Like, come on, like, what are
They
we
should have
doing?
thrown Jameson.
So it could have been any situation. I really don't know. But Russell Wilson, I mean, he comes in for one play and gets booed. I mean, imagine having one pass and it was so bad that you got booed right back off the field.
See, but that's how dumb Giants fans are.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, they were up against Philly. It was 3rd and like 8, and they had Russell Wilson come in and just throw a ball into the ground. So I could see, I think the boo was more of like, this is why, like, see,
this is why
more,
you got benched.
yeah, instead of just like a quarterback throwing one bad ball. But Giants win 34-17.
Yeah.
I don't I don't
It
know what else to
wasn't
say
really
about it.
garbage time either.
No.
Like the last touchdown really wasn't garbage time.
Well, the last touchdown was just a, I mean,
Like
one team's going to have the ball at some point.
But they still needed to score that last time because they were up 10.
Yeah, that was a nail in the coffin.
But no, like Philly can close out 10 points. They can close that gap if they were playing well.
I was about to say, the way they were playing last night before they scored that touchdown, I knew the game was over. I mean,
Looked like they didn't really want to be there. But,
I can't wait. Wait, hold on. Wait. I just want to make sure something. Hold on. All right. You know what's funny? So the Giants just beat the Philadelphia Eagles in embarrassing fashion, but we will not get a complaint from AJ Brown because he got a cool 6 catches and 80 yards. So he's not gonna complain. Watch.
There were
He's
also
not gonna
other balls going his way that were missed.
But like, if you just put this in perspective,
they win.
Eagles get their ass kicked. He bitches online.
Yep.
They win. He bitches online. Eagles get their ass kicked. He gets
by
80 yards.
One of the worst teams in football.
80 yards, I'm cool, bro. I don't even need to.
Yeah, when they get cooked by Wan'Dale Robinson.
He's nice.
You kidding me?
No. I mean, here's the thing. There's a difference between being nice and being like a top receiver. Like, okay, like I was having this discussion earlier. Like, Zay Flowers is nowhere near top 10, but he's nice.
Nah, he's nice.
You know what I mean?
But
like, he's nice.
When was the last time you heard Wan'Dale Robinson's name?
It was that one time versus that team. Like week 6 of 22.
Yeah.
I think is the last time I heard of that name. That was probably the last time. Yeah. But no, I don't know. I have no clue.
I mean, no one has any clue. But yeah, I mean, good for the Giants. Um, I mean, I think Philly's glad that they lost and went to make them 4-2. It's not that big of a hurt.
No,
But there's
it's
no.
not.
They say this in golf. There's no pictures on a scorecard, so
No, but it's I mean
it's a shitty game. But
all this really does is it kind of shakes up the standings for the NFC later on, which will
yeah,
be interesting to see. Because now, like if you look at it, but like right now, if we look at the Eagles, they have where the fuck can we go to NFL? Can we just go to there we go. If we just go over to the Eagles, so right now they have the same record as if Washington wins, they'll have the same record as Washington. Detroit is 4-1. Green Bay is 2-1-1. They can be 3-1-1. Minnesota is 3-2. They have a possibility to be 4-2. Tampa's 4-1. San Fran's 4-1. LA and Seattle are 3-2. So they're all. I mean,
it's tight for now. Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting. I don't think Philly's just walking out. Oh, number one, no question.
No, I mean, and they didn't last year.
But all right, I guess